Fragonard 5 Perfumes Discovery Set coming up. Hello YouTube, hello dear Fragmatics, welcome to another video. Today we take a look at Fragonard 5 Eau de Parfum de Collection Discovery Box. This is a great presentation with this beautiful blue box. Fragonard takes good care of their designs and this one doesn't disappoint. You have this beautiful blue box with hard pressed shiny gold accents, and this gives it a premium feeling. And I noticed that this type of hard pressed accents, it's their signature design. So on the front you have this beautiful fresque mural or mural painting, I think it's called in English. Reminds me of the paintings you can find on the buildings here in the Mediterranean area, and they are very popular in France and Italy, Spain I think also. So edges look like this. This is the bottom and this is the top. As you can see, edges are covered with this gold pattern design. On the back of the box we have the content. These are batches from May 2023, as you can see here. And inside the box we have the following. We have Diamant Eau de Parfum, Belle Chérie Eau de Parfum, Étoile Eau de Parfum, Belle Nuit Eau de Parfum, and Reine de Coeur Eau de Parfum. So as you notice, all of the samples inside are Eau de Parfum. To get to the bottles, you just need to take this cover off and you are greeted with this see-through presentation in accord with the design of the bottles, which are also see-through. I love how they kept the design from outside the box inside the box, but they changed the colors if you look closely here on the back. And this shows their attention to details and the great care they put into designing these boxes. If you are a designer or if you are part of the team working for Fragonard, I just want to say my sincere félicitations, c'est magnifique. On the other hand, you know what's not great? The writing on the bottles. It's extremely hard to read. It's like the terms and conditions of the loan you just signed to buy new fragrances. Before I start to present you the fragrances from this box, I just want to let you know that this will be a two-part video. This is part 1. But if you want to watch the reviews for all the fragrances from this box, be sure to check for the second part of this video. Now, without further waiting, let's dive in and start with the first one from the left, Diamant. Fragonard Diamant Eau de Parfum. It's a floral, fruity and gourmand fragrance for women, launched in 2019. The name Diamant means diamond. Fragonard Diamant is similar to Coco Mademoiselle, but this one is not that dense, thick and overcomplicated like Coco Mademoiselle. Let's go to Fragrantica. The main accords are citrus, sweet, caramel, patchouli, rose, musky, white floral, woody, vanilla and powdery. And the official notes are, on the top you have caramel, tangerine, which is a type of orange, and plum. On the middle you have rose and jasmine, and on the base you have patchouli, vanilla and musk. Fragonard Diamant opens astringent but doesn't feel synthetic. You get a heavy dose of tangerine that feels fresh and bright. You get a nice sweetness, juicy but not overdone. The plum and the caramel create a solid and filling sweetness, gourmand sweetness, and the tangerine offering that sourness and fresh feeling to cut through all that thickness also opens your sinuses. Feels fresh, bright and uplifting. Pretty soon the patchouli kicks in and gives depth and power to the fragrance. Makes it green and minty, but not in a fougere or masculine way, and doesn't have that medicinal vibe. It feels more like a minty cream. After that the patchouli changes into a more cold mint and green iced tea. The patchouli is quite strong, but it's green, herbal, doesn't feel earthy or woody. When you first apply it, the fragrance starts cool and fresh, but all of a sudden the temperature drops again. You get a cold orangey mint and green tea cocktail and feels so refreshing. In the middle you'll start to detect a slight floral intervention to add the powdery effect to all that freshness you get. Don't worry, it doesn't feel like baby powder. Also, in the middle you'll start to detect a musky vanilla, which is light and airy. It's gentle, cool, refreshing and bright. It feels well mixed and smooth, and to an extent, it feels natural. Once you get to the dry down, the tangerine orange and the patchouli feels a little bit more pungent, but nothing to worry about. You still get that cooling effect, but slightly sharper. The florals and the musky vanilla work very good together to offer a silky and sweet base to all that freshness from the patchouli and the tangerine orange. To resume all the things I just said, Fragonard Diamant Eau de Parfum is overall a good, fresh and cool fragrance for hot summer days, ideal for every occasion. Now let's discuss the performance, which is not great, sadly. If you are lucky, you can get around 4 hours longevity, of course depending on the skin and the conditions. When it comes to the projection, you can get around 1 hour below average projection, and after that becomes a scent close to the skin. Now when it comes to sillage, the same, it doesn't perform very well, but this is a summer fragrance and you can apply it multiple times during the day. And now let's see who can wear this. In my opinion, this is a fragrance exclusively for women. When it comes to the dress code, you can go formal or casual. You decide what's best for you, because I think this can work well in both situations. When it comes to the occasions, the same, you can go to a formal event or you can go to something casual. And I think this is a good enough and safe enough fragrance for the office. But you need to test it before, because like I said, it has some patchouli in it. Not the one you expect, but still has some patchouli in it. So test it before and don't overspray it. When it comes to the age, 18 years and old, depends on your taste and you adjust it. And now the big question. Is Diamant by Fragonard a safe blind buy? Yes, it is. Definitely it is a safe blind buy. It's ideal for warm summer days. But test it before, because that dose of girly patchouli might not be to your liking. It's a patchouli, it's not the patchouli you expect to be, but still it's a girly patchouli, and if you are sensible to the patchouli, can turn you off. I'm not sensible to the patchouli, so I like it very much. Belle Chérie Eau de Parfum by Fragonard. It's a floral fruity fragrance for women, launched in 2019. Belle Chérie means beautiful darling. Let's go to Fragrantica. The main accords are vanilla, citrus, white floral, fruity, powdery, sweet, tropical, fresh, floral and almonds. And now let's see the official notes. On the top we have tangerine, which is a type of orange, and carambola, which is starfruit. On the middle you have heliotrope, jasmine and lily of the valley, and on the base you have vanilla, tonka bean and sandalwood. Belle Chérie by Fragonard opens astringent but doesn't feel too synthetic. Feels soapy or feels more like fabric softener. After a few minutes, the tangerine kicks in first, followed by the starfruit, which is pushing hard to overtake the orange and almost succeeds. The soapy clean smell starts to go away and feels less clean and more fruity gourmand. A sweet floral, fruity and almondy undertone will appear in the background. Feels like a green apple or pear with almonds, sweet, tart and slight creamy. When you get to the middle, the fragrance will start to smell like an expensive tropical and creamy cocktail. The vanilla will appear in the background with a floral mix, the jasmine and the lily of the valley. After a while, the tropical vibe calms down and the heliotrope, the jasmine, the lily of the valley gain more power and work very well with the orange from the opening. The extra sweetness is assured by the vanilla note. In the dry down, the florals will perfectly blend with the fruits, creating a single entity, a floral fruity cocktail. The vanilla will get some push and help from the tonka bean, making a more serious vanilla note. The dry down, it's floral and fruity with a vanilla and tonka base. Later, the florals will take the lead and they will add a fine and subtle powdery touch. Now to resume all the things I just said, Belle Chérie by Fragonard, it's a warm weather fragrance, sweet and delicious, that will make people like you and stay close to enjoy your presence. It's ideal for spring and summer, and in my opinion feels more casual than formal. Feels inviting, feels pleasant, calm and relaxed. When it comes to who can wear this fragrance, in my opinion this is definitely a fragrance only for women. Now let's discuss the performance, which is not great sadly. Longevity you can get around 4 hours if you are lucky, depending on the skin and depending on the conditions. Projection, not a beast mode, you get below average projection for the first hour, and after that it's a scent close to skin. Sillage is the same, below average for the first hour, hour and a half. When it comes to age, 18 years and older, but I see it mainly as a fragrance for young ladies, and depending on your taste, you might agree or disagree with me. Dress code, I see it mainly as a casual fragrance, but you can go formal if you want. Decide what's best for you. Occasions, I see it as a party, chill out or casual event type of fragrance. And I think it's safe enough for the office because it's playful and happy. And now the big question, is Belle Chérie by Fragonard a safe blind buy? Yes it is, nothing to be afraid here, only notes that work good together. It's good for parties, for dinners, for clubbing, for daytime, for cuddling time, and it's office safe. It's feminine and gentle, playful, happy and uplifting. This will give you vacation and travel vibes. And that's all for today, dear Fragmatics. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, and if you have some feedback to share, please do so in the comments area. I would love to hear from you. Like usually, I want to take a moment to say a big and special thank you to all my current subscribers, the Fragmatics family. If you are new and if it's your first time here and you watch this video until the end, it means that I'm doing something good, something you like, something useful for you. So I will invite you to subscribe to join the family. To all of you, thank you for being here, thank you for watching my video, thank you for your support and thank you for your feedback. That's all for today. Until next time, take care, stay safe. Bye.